Hello students, welcome back to the channel Maths Insider. Today's topic is about the linear equations solving each problem of pair of linear equations of two variables. Now, what are the things which we are going to learn in this video? So we will going to learn identify the variables correctly. So we have to first set the variables to the persons of the given age, form the equations from the age statements. So we have to form the equations from the statement to read the statement correctly. Then we have to handle years ago and years later questions which will be there in the statement, and finally step by step problem solving methods, and finally the important tips for exams. Students often find these equations confusing because they involve the past, present and future. But don't worry, today we will teach you a simple 5-step methods that works for almost every age problem. So watch this video till the end. Now, the basic concept. So what is the basic concept? The most important things that need to be remember. So this is the most important thing. If we remember this particular thing, then it will be very easy to handle these problems, and this problem often comes in the board or any other competitive exam as well. So now what we need to remember, suppose always assume the present age. So we have to always take the present age first of the given persons in the problem. So whatever the persons will be given in the problems, their age, we have to always take the current age or the present age. So we have to assign the variables to the present age first. That is important. Suppose we can take an example. The present age of a father is X years, and the present age of his son is say Y years. So we will always assign the variable to the present age. Now, a very important table. If you can see from this table, you can able to understand the concept very easily. So let's have a look. So now look at the age change in the table. So we have taken 4 column, that is changes, time, then father's age or son's age. Now this can be of any person's age. Now the 5 years ago we have, that will be past, always past, because we have been 5 years ago. So that becomes x minus 5 years, and son's age become y minus 5 years. Now 10 years ago, which is again a past, that means we have to subtract it. 10 minus x minus 10 years, y minus 10 years. Sorry, I will written 5, it will be 10 years. Now 5 years later, so this is future, so that means you have to add x plus 5 years, and how many? 5 years, and y plus 5 years. So son's age become y plus 5 years. Then 10 years later, again this is future, but 10 years in future. So x plus 10 years and y plus 10 years. So we can see the changes of the ages from the current age. When it is past, we are subtracting, and when it is later or in future, we are adding. So in case of 5 years and 10 years ago, we have subtracted, and in case of 5 years later and 10 years later, we have added the years to the present age. Now what changes you can see from here, or what you can able to notice from here? Although the age are getting changed in past and future from the current age, but you can notice something interesting. The difference in ages never changes. So if you see the difference of the age between the persons, that is here in this case is father and son, you will find that if a father is 30 years older than his son today, so that means he will be 30 years older after 5 years, and he will be 30 years older 5 years ago. So this is future and this is past. So the difference of the years remain same. So this is the main concept, and this idea help us solve many questions very quickly. Now take an example. Now we are taking an example. The sum of the present age or ages of a father and his son is 50 years. Now 5 years ago, the father's age was 7 times than the son's age. Find their present ages. So this is simple questions. What we're going to do? So we will follow few steps, 5 important steps to solve this equation. First step number 1, set the variable of the ages of father and son to the variable x and y we have taken. So and it should be present age. Let present age of the father be x years and son's present age be y years. Now step number 2, we will forming the equation from first statement. So we'll always break the whole problem into 2 statements, and we will make the equation out of that. So first statement, the sum of the present age of father and son is 50 years. Sum of the present age of father and son is 50 years. So that means father's present age plus son's present age is equal to 50 years. That is the statement, or x plus y is 50 years. So we have framed equation number 1. Now let's go and see equation number 2. Now in step 3, we are forming the equation from second statement. So we have already classified into 2 statements. Now what is this second statement? This is the second statement where it says 5 years ago, that is past, 5 years ago, that is past, the father's age is 7 times the son's age. This past age is 7 times the son age. So you have to go to 7 years in the past. So according to this statement, this father's age 5 years ago will be equal to 7 times son age 5 years ago. Now before framing this equation, we have to consider the most important thing. What would be the age of father and son 5 years ago? So father's age is equal to x. Because it is past, we are subtracting. So you have seen in the table x minus 5 years, son's age y minus 5 years. So now we'll put these values in the statement. So equation becomes x minus 5 equal to 7 times y minus 5 years. Now we'll simplify this equation and we'll get the final equation as below. X minus 5 is 7 times y minus 35. We are using the distributive method for multiplying of multiplication. So then x minus 7y equal to 35 plus 5. So as we are moving the number from left to right and right to left, the sign changes. So now x minus 7y is equal to minus 30. This is equation 2. Now step number 4, what we're going to do? Solving these above 2 equations, pair of equation. We have already done in the past videos how to solve it using different methods like elimination method, substitution method, and cross multiplication method, and graphical method as well. But here we'll be using the substitution method. Now use the substitution method to solve the above equation. Now before that, let's check for the conditions of the type of solutions, whether the solution is unique or not. So a1 equal to 1, a2 equal to 1, b1 equal to 1, b2 equal to minus 7. So we took the ratio and we find the ratio a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So it's a unique solution. Hence we have a definite solution and we can take it forward. So from equation 1, x plus y equal to 50. Now x becomes 50 minus y. So we are moving y from LHS to RHS, left hand side to right hand side. Now we are substituting the value of x to the equation 2 to find y. Let's see what is equation 2. X minus 7y equal to minus 30. Now putting the value of x, 50 minus y minus 7y equal to minus 30. 50 minus 8y equal to minus 30. Now minus 8y equal to minus 30 minus 50. We are moving 50 from left hand side to right hand side. So minus 8y equal to minus 80. So y become equal to minus 80 by minus 8, which is equal to 10. So then we have got the value of y as 10. Now putting the value of y in equation 1 to get the value of x. So x plus y equal to 50, x plus 10 equal to 50, and x is equal to 50 minus 10, which is equal to 40. Now we get the age of both father and son, that is the present age, which is 40 for father's age and 10 for the son's age. And now we'll verify this answers. So present age of father plus son is 40 plus 10, which is 50, and it is equal to the given value, that is 50 in the problem. So that means this gets satisfied. Now 5 years ago, what happened? The father's age is equal to 40 minus 5, that is 35 years. Sorry, it is 35 years. It should be 35 years. And son's age is 10 minus 5, which is 5 years. Now then 7 times son's age is equal to 7 times 5, 35 years, which is equal to father's age. So as per the second statement, this is also gets satisfied. So that means whatever answer that we arrived at are, they are verified. Now note one thing, the difference of present age is equal to 40 minus 10, which is 30, and difference of age 5 years ago, 35 minus 5, which is also 30. So what we understood, the difference of the age remains the same, whether it is a present age or it is a past age. So this remains the same. So I hope this is so simple. If we follow these steps, we can able to easily deal with this kind of age problem. Now example 2. The present ages of mother and her daughter differ by 24 years. So the present ages of mother and her daughter differ by 24 years. After 4 years, the mother's age will be 3 times the daughter's age. So what is their present age? Find their present age. Again, ages. So again, we'll follow all the steps, whatever you have followed for example 1. So set the variables to the age of mother and daughter. So we are considering variable x and y. So let's mother's present age be x years and daughter's present age is equal to y years. Now step number 2, from the equation taking first statement. What is the first statement? The present age, this is the first statement. So we will framing the equation. Present age of mother and her daughter is differ is subtract by 24 years. So present age of mother and her daughter differ by 24 years. So what does this means? So mother's present age minus daughter's present age is equal to 24. Very clear, x minus y is 24, equation 1. Now step number 3, form the equation taking the second statement. So again we are classified into 2 statements. So after 4 years, this is the second statement. After 4 years, after means it will be future, 4 years, the mother's age will be 3 times the daughter's age. It's very easy and clarified. So that means first we have to take the ages after 4 years. So after 4 years, what are the ages of mother and the daughter? So mother's age becomes x plus 4 years. We have seen in table. and daughter's age is equal to y plus 4 years. Now we have to consider the statement. So as per the statement, it states that after 4 years, mother's age is 3 times daughter's age. Now we can easily put the value here which we have got, x plus 4 equal to 3 times y plus 4. Now we have to simplify this equation, and what we'll get, x plus 4 equal to 3y plus 12 x. Now we are moving 3y to right hand side to left hand side. 3x minus 3y equal to 12 minus 4. 4 becomes again minus. That means x minus 3y is equal to 12 minus 4, that is 8. This becomes equation 2. Now step number 4, solving the equations. Now let's write the equations one by one. X minus y equal to 24, which we will denote by equation 1, and x minus 3y is equal to 8, equation 2. And now we will see which method we'll be using. We'll be using the elimination method, because we can see the coefficient of x is same. So by subtracting, we can able to eliminate x from this equation, and we can solve for y. Now before that, check the condition once more. So here a1 equal to 1, a2 equal to 1, b1 equal to minus 1, and b2 equal to minus 3. So a1 by a2 is 1, b1 by b2 is minus 1 by minus 3, which is 1 by 3. So a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. From this we'll get an unique solution. So that means the whole problem is perfectly okay. We can go ahead for solving the equations. Now we are subtracting, so sign changes, x got cancelled, so that means 3y minus y, 2y, and this is 16, so y becomes 16 by 2, which is 8. So we got the value of 8. Now putting the value of y in equation 1, let's see, x minus y is 24, so x minus 8 is equal to 24, so x equal to 24 plus 8, which is 32. So age of daughter is 8 years and age of mother is 32 years. Present age of mother is 32 years and present age of daughter is 8 years. Simple. We have found out using following these steps. Now let's verify their age. This is a very good way to check whether your answer is correct or not. So difference of the age is 32 minus 8, which is 24, and it got satisfied as given in the equation. Now after 4 years, the age of the daughter's age is equal to 8 plus 4, which is 12. Now multiply 12 into 3, 36. Again this becomes the age of mother after 4 years. Verified. So that means our answer is perfectly right. Now if we check the difference of their age, they remain same, that is 24 years. That is the difference between daughter and mother. Now common mistakes which the students generally do. So don't make these mistakes. Taking the future age as present age, we often do this. So always define the present age first. That is important. So this is one cross which most of the students make the mistake. Now forgetting to subtract the same numbers of years from both the person. So if it is after or if it is ago, we have to either add or subtract the numbers from both the ages of the person. So many a time this mistake happens. It's a big cross, so we should be mindful when subtracting or adding the ages. So if the question says 5 years ago, subtract this 5 years from both the persons in the given problem. So that is correct. Now, ignoring few words. This is also a lot of mistake happens. We ignore ago, later, after, and before. This plays a vital role from which you can able to frame the equation. You have to add or subtract the number of years that is given. Read every sentence or words of the sentence carefully while you are framing or writing the equations. So this is one very important thing that we should always keep in mind. Now, what are the board exam shortcuts or some exam tips? So whenever you see the H problem, step 1, what you need to do, assume the percentage. So and assign this variable x and y to the percentage. That is the first step you need to do. Then write the first equation, and then you can convert the past or the future statement by either adding or subtracting into and form the other equations. This is important. Step number 4, solve for x and y variables for the given pair of linear equation, and finally verify your answer as we have shown in both the examples. So these are the very important 5 steps. If you follow it, you can easily you can solve any kind of H problem that will come in the board or even outside. Now, quick revision: how to define the variables for or using the percentage. So this is the first one we should remember. Then how to write the equations from the given statement, considering all the important words which are there like past and future ages. Then how to solve the age problem step by step that we have shown, and the various common mistakes that generally we do while we solve this kind of problems, how to avoid that, and simple 5-step method to follow for all board level exams for H problems. So these are the 5 important things which we have done it in this particular video. So in the next video we're going to learn about the new topic that is on money, that is rupees and notes and coins. Hope you have liked this video. If you like, please share with your friends and subscribe. See you in the next video. If you have any comments, please leave it in the comment section. We'll try to answer. Thank you.